Hi YouTube. Welcome back to TheSunnySide. These are the weekly horoscopes for the week of March 28th to April 1st, 2022 for all zodiac signs. Remember, the horoscopes are for fun. But Sunny is a professional astrologer. So if you would like clarity on the horoscopes or a personal reading, then please subscribe to the channel. Tune in to the live stream. And when you're ready, click the PayPal button in the description box to set up a private reading online. Sunny specializes in natal charts with transits, compatibility readings, relocation readings, and past life readings. Okay, here we go. Dear Aries, although secret activities will be blessed by Jupiter applying to a conjunction with Neptune in your 12th house, the real action is happening with your peeps online. What's the action prior? Are you causing social problems again? Or have you been eyeing a hot crush muffin on your computer screen? Pop the question with confidence. Venus transients through Aquarius could bring a promotion at the office or an award you have been working towards for a long time. Your career has been in a flux for the last year. It's finally time for some good news. A big financial decision is waiting. You've come a long way and it's time to decide if you'd like to keep going and hope that things will eventually get better. Or, you can book the party bus and I'll see you next spring break. The road will get easier and the payoff will be worth it. But for now, it's all decision time. This week, it'll be easy. Next week it'll be very difficult. Love says to stop bragging to all of your friends. What is wrong with you? Dear Taurus, welcome to the gossip train. Truthfully, on the channel, no is talking about you yet. But Sunny has a big mouth. We'll see what happens this week. But, for now, be aware that both the Sun and Mercury are in your 12th house. This means people will be looking through your garbage. And they will also be talking about it. Normally, that might not be such a problem for thick-skinned bulls, but the Sun and Chiron and Mercury are both approaching Chiron. And this will expose and shine a light on a very personal wound that you've been holding onto in private. The real step on the Nikes is that this event or series of events will be beyond your control and may even happen behind your back without your knowledge. Just be cool. Love is still waiting at the office, so go that cushy new job working with the cute smile from Bulgaria. Love says it'll be worth the extra calories. But Sunny says to keep going to the gym, and when you're ready for a personal reading over Zoom, simply follow the PayPal link in the description box. And remember to please share the horoscope videos. Dear Gemini, Sunny wishes he could wave a magic wand and make all of the pain go away. But life doesn't work like that. There is a lot of talk these days about the nodes and the various planets energizing them right now. We are collectively at a tipping point. The nodes bring a very permanent change to whatever they touch, so you have to be careful right now. Yes, the luck will swing both ways and destiny will favor people who kept their feet moving towards the goals through the adversity. Sometimes the effort pays off and sometimes it doesn't. And always remember, it's not just you, but the people against you as well, even if you put some of them there. So what are you trying to say, Sunny? Gemini is going to face some very deep and personal mental challenges, think internal but triggered by the actions and unthoughtful behavior of others. It was a rough streak that needs to be processed. Yes, decisions have to be made about possible schooling and trips overseas. And you should be pushing the publicity button and supercharging your career. Just watch that the pressure doesn't get to you. Dear Cancer, things are going to get tricky for our fun-loving crabs. The Sun in Aries will thrust you into the public spotlight, with Mercury also joining the Sun in your 10th house of public appearances. You can expect the peeps to not only see your every move, but they are going to be talking about you as well. Not great for private crabs. So that's the big push. It's up to you to figure it out. Your identity is public, so be careful. This energy will conjunct Chiron shortly, causing a public embarrassment of sorts. Like Sunny said, you have to figure this out before it goes too far. Joint finances and shared recourses actually look good right now. You may actually have the money to pay your bills this month. Be prepared for the first week of April, however, as you step both feet into the WTF. Your tipping point right now is social. Your support network is slowly dissolving away. Obviously, choose your new group of friends wisely. Dear Leo, from the rubble will spring forth a new ray of love. Seriously. Yes. The old is definitely still dragging a bit of long tooth ass. And possibly even burning a candle. But you've got possible dibs on a new action man and you can feel where the wind wants you to blow. Very romantic Sunny. So what? It's a show all right. But this drama is cramping a totally different game that vitally requires your attention right now. That's your picture on the wall that they're taking down. WTF. Whatever self-indulgent, squeaky bedspring, astro-gliding Thumbelina that you've been trying to find yourself in will have to piece for a spell. You have to get your picture back on that wall. I get it though. What are you going to show everyone when Buddy is slow-ass gaming just to be a dick? Sexy friends might be a distraction. So make sure you clear your browser history and delete all cookies. Dear Virog, you might get bitten by a small dog. Seriously. Sunny is rarely wrong. So even though spring is finally here, pull up your socks and watch your step as surprises lurk under melting snow. Unless you are in California. Then you might stub your toe jogging. Or believe it or not, get an electrical shock from your cell phone. Take a moment this week and check your goals. You're at the halfway point and it's time to assess your progress. If you're a Virog with even a little bit of push in you, then you should have found a little spark in the wilderness. And you're ready to turn it into a raging fire. Watch where you point your success. The big picture is changing for you and the future looks bright. Just make sure you ground those dreams so you can action plan them into a beautiful reality. A long-awaited romantic fantasy is on the way in the next couple of weeks. Just watch for rose-colored glasses. It's still a turd. Even if it's covered in snow and you don't see it yet. I knew you'd get the analogy. Thanks Virog. Be cool and have a great week. Dear Libra. Throw a couple of seeds into the market. Joint finances and speculative ventures are both highlighted right now. You could make a couple of bucks and you could easily lose it, so be prepared to sell if things move south. And Libra, yes. Sunny already knows that you usually like things that go down south. But in the world of investments, be prepared to cut your losses. Everyone cool. Okay. Same energy, but now Sunny is going to slid the focus around a bit. Here we go. Libra. Now take all of that energy and apply it to the kids or a close relationship or a creative project. You might have to cut bait to save a little bathwater. In other words, it's decision time. And that is not exactly Libra's go-to-finishing move. Wait. I think Sunny got distracted. Here's a note on the side of the page. Dear Libra. Things could go either way with your finances and shared resources. But it's time. So for better or worse, now's the time to do it. For Libras who run an Airbnb, keep putting in the effort. And in spite of all setbacks, you will eventually come out way ahead. Good luck. Dear Scorpio. Love or a creative project gets a major shot in the arm with a dream-like presence. Your creative message is being well received, so keep going. There's a strong indication that Scorpios are going to move shortly. Take the reins with both hands and pedal down that gas. The ship is probably going to crash in the first week of April, so whatever. Jupiter in the 5th house is turning your libido into vibranium. And that's the strongest metal out there, so be careful where you point that thing. Love will really say hello next month. So hold on to that thought until it's your roll again. The Sun and Mercury have both entered Aries. And that highlights your day-to-day life. It's time to stop smoking and clean up your action. Take a cue from your Leo cousins and comb that hair. A little shine will go a long way to push past rapidly closing doors. Dear Sagittarius. How's your health? I know it might seem pretty good right now and you're probably asking why Sunny is even asking, but you know how he gets so. You better keep your eyes open for anything unusual just in case things begin to slide a little. Remember, it's going to be unexpected, so just keep your cell phone or a first aid box close by over the next couple of weeks. Now for the fun stuff. The Sun and Mercury will highlight your love life. Go Saggy. Yes. People are looking and talking about your romantic actions, so flaunt what your mama gave you and shake it until you drop. Sunny. Why did you make me say that? Okay, on the downside. A child will test your patience and a romantic partner might have you competing for their time. Obviously. Keep watching out for restrictions in your daily life holding you back from something you've really wanted for a long time. There's a note here about Venus and Mars and Saturn in the 3rd house. Squaring the North Node in your 6th house of daily life, and a picture of some pennies, which I'm assuming Sunny means change is coming. I'm not sure what the drawing of a horse with the cape means. But I'm going with it. Love and money are both waiting at the end of a phone call or awesome text message. Dear Capricorn. That sure looks like a lot of money to spend on love. Do you really think something so expensive is the way to go? Sunny understands that they are worth it, but this is the time of year for you to make money, not spend it. Unless, of course, it's to pay the bills. Just be careful. The heart will flutter in an amazing dream sequence that, while enchanting, it might blow up your bank account. And then in less than 2 weeks, blow up your game of love. If you don't want to lose your place at the table, or even worse, find Lady Luck reaching for someone else's dice, then you better sort the pros and cons of those moments. Remember, Capricorn, are they really benefits if you have to pay for them all the time? Finally, the kids. The kids. The kids. The North Node is in your 5th house, casting a take it for granted vibe in love. And with the kids, things might not be as good as they appear on either of those fronts, so dig a little deeper and make sure everyone is cool for the ride. Dear Aquarius, money should be pretty good and it will get better in the next couple of weeks, so keep showing up at the office and don't worry about it. After a little confusion, a new project at the office will sort itself out. The confusion and the real questions are at home. So, what's the action, Aqua? Are you going to rock the Casper? Or are you unicorn time in Funky Town? It's not entirely up to you, but you will be called up to help with the decision. Your love life might not be a picture perfect as you might imagine. That's Lilith in your 5th house. So you might be more boner time than even Scorpio right now. It's all cool. Just remember to pick the kids up from the babysitter's house. On a very serious note, you have to figure out how you want to present yourself to the world. For some Aquas out there, it'll be something simple like buying a new jacket for the spring. For other Aquas, it'll be a big change in residence, followed by a name, and in some cases even a sex change. Whatever. Keep it spicy, I say. Sunny is the one who's uptight. Finally, a big financial opportunity is coming your way. Be prepared to pounce. Dearest Pisces, let's focus on the good this week. You're going to wish I talked about all of the bad, but for today, let's do good. First, you look amazing. You really do, Pisces. Smile brightly and let confidence be your guide through a successful week. People will be looking and talking about whether you'll be able to pay for something. Resist the urge from old Pisces klepto tendencies. You don't really need anything, but old habits die hard. Here's a little more from Sunny. Hey guys. The Sun has moved from Pisces to Aries. That means, instead of everyone looking at Pisces and checking in to see what they're up to, everyone is looking at their money. Now, having just said all of that, the active energy of the week for Pisces is actually out of the spotlight as well. This all means behind the scenes stuff. And doing things in private. And probably reclusive. Maybe sneaky. The big deal in all of this, however, is behind the back activities will be sussed out. Keep things clean, Pisces. Peeps are looking for scapegoats right now, and you don't have to be guilty to be burned as a witch, so watch out. In good news, a check is being prepared with your name on it.